Hi, and welcome to my channel where I review clean and non-toxic beauty products. All of the products that I review here I find on the EWG or Environmental Working Group website, which I will link down below. And today we're going to be talking about the Super Leaves deodorant from the brand Attitude. This was $12.95 on the Attitude website. And I've been using this for over a year, so I feel qualified to share my thoughts. This is EWG-verified, meaning that it meets the strictest standards for health and safety. Attitude makes a lot of EWG-verified products. I really love this company and you know what they're doing, both with clean products and also zero waste packaging. This is a cardboard tube that this is offered in. I also use Attitude shampoo and conditioner, so let me know if you'd like to hear about that. The thing about natural deodorants is that each person is just so subjective in terms of what works for them and what doesn't, and how much they sweat and how much they smell. So it's pretty impossible for me to give an answer on like this natural deodorant works or this one doesn't work. That would be universal for everybody. So today I'm going to mostly be describing this product and talking about the user experience, but I will touch a little bit on the does it work question later on because I know that that's what everybody wants. I opted to get this zero waste cardboard tube. They also come in the normal kind of plastic tubes if you prefer that. When this gets low, you just push it up from the bottom. I know that that could be annoying for some of you. It does sometimes get kind of like crumbly around the top here, and it is hard to put the lid back on sometimes. As you can see, like it gets caught on the cardboard and you kind of have to force it. I do find that a little annoying. And sometimes it gets annoying too when this gets down to the very end. It's hard to like get your fingers in there to push it all the way up, and sometimes it's hard to apply without the deodorant falling out the top of the tube, but I don't think that's a huge deal. It's kind of what you get when you sign up to have zero waste packaging. This product has generally really good reviews on the Attitude website, 4.7 out of 5 stars, but the negative reviews are mostly talking about how the tube is annoying and the deodorant itself is a little crumbly. So I have the scent White Tea Leaves, but they have a lot of scents and options to choose from. They have unscented, they have orange, they have coconut and wild berries and pear and amber. They have men's scents, they have baking soda free versions, so you have a wide range to choose from. This scent is really nice. It's like a really light kind of sweet floral scent. It's not overpowering. This of course also means because it's such a delicate scent, it might not mask body odor as strongly as like a more strong perfumey smell would. In terms of how does this apply, it applies pretty smoothly if you swipe it slowly. It kind of, I can try putting a little on my arm here. If you swipe it slowly, it kind of melts into the skin. It is a little crumbly, and sometimes there will be white flakes of product like this, as you can see, that will be left on the skin after the application, and you kind of have to go in there and like just rub it into the skin. But as you can see, when you do that, it disappears pretty well. It's a little bit annoying. That's another thing that I saw people complaining about in the reviews of this online, was the flakiness. But I don't think it's a huge deal. It only takes a couple extra seconds to rub it in. This product is white. Once you rub it into the skin, it doesn't leave a white cast, at least on me. I'm pretty fair. It can leave a white stain on your black t-shirt though, so just give this a minute after application before to like kind of dry, set in before you immediately plaster a black t-shirt to the area. So now for the $1,000,000 question, does this work? I would say for me, yes, it does work. This is my second or third tube, so clearly I keep using it. I keep liking it. I am a moderate sweater, so if you're not that, if you're a really heavy sweater, it might not work for you. I think overall this works if you put it on first before you start sweating. If you're already sweating, this is not going to take the smell away. So I put this on in the morning, right after a shower. I go to work for the day, and I can be totally fine. I guess this deodorant kind of captures and perfumes any amount that one might sweat after it is applied. I don't usually have to reapply. If I was going to like an evening event after work, I would certainly reapply. But you know, on a day like if I'm sweating up a storm, like maybe it's a really hot day, I've worked out or something, and I notice that I'm smelling, I can go and put on some of this deodorant, but it's not really going to have an impact since that sweating already started. I think that's just kind of the nature of how natural deodorants work. They aren't antiperspirants, you know, it is what it is. So overall, I really like this Attitude deodorant. I would recommend it to anyone who wants a natural deodorant. I've tried a lot of them, and this one is really good. I think the annoying parts are the crumbliness and flakiness of the texture of the product. I think that would probably be a little easier to manage in Attitude's plastic container rather than this cardboard container. But to me, it's worth it to have an EWG-verified deodorant that is zero waste. So I'm not too bothered, honestly, and I do plan to keep using this. So yeah, let me know your thoughts below. Have you tried this one? What did you think? And please let me know if there are other natural deodorants you know of. I would be interested in trying those out as well. Thank you.